as we all step forward and align our soulful consciousness into its most significant appeal of self-alignment one has so well chosen to be as into its own true magnificence, of course. One is then in full revealed state of so well-being that all can so well correlate to most this sincere self-approach of life to its own and most certainly just as it is. So when one soulful contemplates its whole effect and aligns its consciousness towards the all, one is then as its own and into its mostest, just as it is. So this true significance underlines, signifies that as a whole consciousness called humanity, we are fully capable of assuming this whole role positioning of self-attainment, where all can soulfully regulate their own affairs of the heart towards the true magnificence of its own. And as each one signifies its full appeal just as it is then as a congregational state of well-being allowed to all in its most deepest way of self-understood. So this whole core relationship of self-alignment is, of course, the true magnificence of its own. It is how we each share our own divinely delightful effect of self-attainment. It is how we each describe our own life as it is, how we fulfill this prophecy of self-attainment by simply aligning this soulful consciousness into its own and just as it is. So of course, when one dignifies this moment just as its own, in trueness of self-respectivity, one is then in full attainment of light throughout the all and most certainly just as its own and into its effect just as it is. So I am, of course, P.S. in full matter just as its own and as it is. And we share this symposiumity of light throughout the all, always in true magnificence and most certainly by its own true standard of self-well-being as its own mostest of appealing effect into its mostest and as it is, as its own.